Pay attention, this is a heartwarming scene captured by surveillance. An elderly person with limited mobility, leaning on crutches, is getting his injured feet checked at a nearby hospital. The bustling road in front of him is the only way home. A warm-hearted gesture by a delivery person caught on surveillance will definitely move you. That day, after the elderly man finished his foot examination at the hospital, on his way home, he not only had to use crutches, but also had to lift one foot, increasing his difficulty in moving. It's clear that walking was very strenuous for him. As he walked along the roadside, he occasionally looked at passing vehicles, hoping they would pause and let him cross the road smoothly. However, the drivers seemed not to notice the elderly man by the roadside. Cars sped past him one after another, making him look very helpless, occasionally waving his hand, asking vehicles to stop so he could cross first. After all, walking not only requires lifting one foot, but also using crutches, which is very tiring. As time passed by second, the elderly man only moved a small step. Such a situation would make anyone feel heartbroken, even through a screen. Next, the elderly man made an unexpected move to quickly cross the road. He took his crutches in hand and chose to use one foot, hopping and kicking his way to the middle of the road, originally thinking he could quickly reach the other side. What happened next was unexpected. Just as he reached the middle of the road, the traffic light opposite turned red. At this moment, the elderly man looked even more helpless and vulnerable. Watching the cars passing by, fear and panic filled his eyes. He didn't even dare to take another small step, not knowing what to do. However, several cars continued to speed by without stopping. Just at the critical moment, a delivery person riding a small electric scooter appeared in the video. While riding, he glanced back several times to check on the elderly man in the middle of the road. Under the watchful eyes of everyone, he stopped the scooter at the roadside. At the moment he crossed his legs over the scooter, his intention was very clear, and without any hesitation, he quickly jogged to the elderly man's side and then supported him with both hands. This scene was truly heartwarming. The story didn't end there. With the delivery person's support, the elderly man's movement was still very slow. At that moment, the delivery person was thinking of a bigger plan to help the elderly man cross the road quickly. The delivery person said to the elderly man, "Wait a moment, I'll bend down and carry you across the road." As soon as the delivery person finished speaking, seeing the heartwarming scene, he slowly bent down. Then he lifted the elderly man, who wrapped his hands around the delivery person's neck, buried his face in his shoulder, and kept saying, "You're really too troublesome." The elderly man's voice was very gentle and pleasant. Anyone who sees this would be moved to tears, and we also look forward to more warm and beautiful moments in life. With a little more kindness and positive energy, this world can be filled with warmth. The delivery person carried the elderly man and quickly walked to the other side of the road. After putting the elderly man down, he went on to deliver his other orders. This video, lasting less than 4 minutes in total, warmed countless people on this cold winter day. If this delivery person's actions touched you, please give him a big thumbs up so that more people can see it. If you also have such deeds, please write "Good people live safely" in the comments and give them a thumbs up.